Sure.
We have a lot of chew.
Right.
Like, my son is a little intimidated, my 10-year-old boy.
Okay. Remember what I said earlier? If he's on a leash and collar, this no longer becomes an issue.
Okay,
Mature adult supervision. When that cannot occur, the puppy's in his crate.
okay. So if I'm with my son downstairs and the dog, we're playing, and he goes to bite on his leg.
There's appropriate play behavior. Which son? How old?
He's 10.
10.
He's just
Okay.
the intimidated one. So my 9-year-old girl is like the dog whisperer.
He's getting better.
She doesn't get as intimidated.
Okay.
But he definitely goes,
Okay.
and we're playing with
We were
ball. We're
talking
sitting down,
about-
we're doing
yeah.
fetch, we're playing
We're
with
talking
ball.
about interactive toys. Snag one of them.
And I just don't know what to do, besides having him on a leash and a collar,
This is an interactive toy.
right?
It creates space between your flesh and the dog's teeth.
Yeah,
Okay? You can encourage him to grab this.
yeah.
The thing is basically puppies, you don't want to be yanking. Grabbing the
I'm fine, sure.
Um,
This is all. So
basically, you don't want to be yanking out of the mouth, okay?
I do not want
Appropriate
to be pulling on,
Right.
we can't play tough,
appropriate, no, that's not what I said,
sorry.
okay? You can play tug, that's not the problem. There is appropriate tug and there is inappropriate tug,
Okay,
okay? Appropriate tug is the dog is taught to target on an object. You mutually tug on that object. The dog actually has to grip a specific way because especially with these real young guys, you yank it the wrong way. And this is why I don't allow kids to play tug with dogs. They can rip their teeth right out of their heads, okay? So this is soft, very malleable, great for puppy teeth, all right? You can just, all you have to do is turn it like this and you know, jangle the dog around a little bit. So when he comes in and starts targeting on a leg, if he's on a leash and collar, A, we can prevent that from happening at all. And B, oh, here's your thing, we're gonna play with this instead.
okay.
See how that works?
Yeah, so leash and collar inside during playtime.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And that way, if the puppy is more fixated, because this is kids, this is most kids. No, stop! And they fling their arms and they shriek like monkeys and they kick their feet and they act like total monkeys. And as far as the puppy's concerned, he's going, this is how prey animals
So he's
act.
been when he does it, he's been grabbing toys and then letting him
Target on a toy.
target a toy. And then that seems to kind of work.
Yeah, same thing.
Right.
But see, then we can teach constructive things as far as the toy goes. What I would really like to see you do is create a little bit more food drive in this dog,
Okay,
okay? So either this puppy's eating too much,
okay,
all right? We'll wait until he's feeling a little bit better,
yeah.
and then go and treat, because I've never had a puppy refuse my freeze-dried liver. Never, ever, in my entire frickin' 4-decade career.
He's doing a half
He
a
does a
cup.
half a cup.
Half a cup 3 times a day.
That's a couple and a half.
Yeah, so half a cup 3 times a day, so it's breakfast,
He is. See, the vet said he was
he gained a pound.
He's in a nice way.
He gained a
Yeah,
pound
they gain
in 4 days.
exponentially
Yeah.
until they're about 12 weeks old, and then they start leveling
So
out.
there's certain times, again, when he first got here, he didn't really have any appetite, and then, like nothing but treats. Now he will care about it enough to do something for it, most of the times. But I think, I'm not an expert clearly, but I think it's when he's anxious or.
Yeah.
he's-
And the thing is, he may just not have, he may not have a food drive, but you can create a food drive.
Okay.
And basically what I would do is, I would wait, again, a medical all clear before we start diminishing food,
Okay.
all right? And then what I would do is just take the midday meal away.
Yeah.
And help sharpen them up.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, is, dog learning is not contingent upon food, although there's whole cultures of people who would have you believe that. It could be contingent on a lot of things. I mean, we can create play drive. The cool thing about puppies is we can make them be anything.
Okay.
But the thing is though, is again, you have to be really careful because at no other point in this animal's life is he capable of learning as quickly.
Okay.
And so you really have to be cautious about how you teach and what you teach and
Right.
when. And right now we're teaching sleep.
That's a lot.
They grow when they sleep.
Right.
About 90% of a puppy's life until they're probably about 12, 14 weeks is spent sleeping.
Okay. He slept in both vet visits, and they had to wake him up to examine him, he sleeps.
A lot of it I do, I run him,
Yeah,
play with him so that he's ready to be calm when he goes to the.
Which is an important thing.
Yeah.
Never let go of that because that's one of the most important, most significant things you can do for a young dog
Okay.
is provide them with adequate exercise.
Okay.
Okay? And I